Hey there, folks. You know, so it seems a lot of feathers have been ruffled by my comments on the show this morning. Comments which I stand by very firmly, and I offer no apologies. I'll tell you this. This is what I often say about us Liberians on the radio. We criticize everything about those who are not our leaders. When you're in power, they criticize you to say the worst things about you, most of which are true, of course. We deserves all the criticism. He does. But do you think all of our leaders are perfect? Those we are putting forward? No, they're not. They're not perfect. But that is what we want to believe. And sometimes when they come to power, uh, we before they come to power, we turn them into demigods. That they're beyond reproach. No one can say anything about them. No one can tell them if they're wrong. You hate to hear it. You're the ones who offer the most mean criticisms to George Weah. You hate it when we say our political leaders in the CPP needed to get their act together so that they don't embarrass us by putting two candidates in the Cape Man by-election. You don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear me speak the truth. The truth is that the seat is a Unity Party seat. A Unity Party senator died in that seat. It's a Unity Party seat. A Unity Party person must get that seat. You don't want to hear that. Oh, no, no, no. It's a Unity Party seat. I will support the ANC any day. When another seat opens up, the ANC should go for it. In fact, I'm calling on Mona Pelham Youngblood to resign as representative of District Number 9 because she is incapacitated health-wise. So that Phoebe Henrys, my friend of the ANC, can run for that seat. Now, Phoebe is very strong in that district. He's ANC man, he's Cummings man. Most likely when that seat opens up, my friend can win that seat. That's where I stand. And I want Mona to resign. She's very sick. But let me tell you something. I'm a very stubborn guy. When I see something and I know it's wrong, and I see some of you behaving as though it is right, it pisses me off. You see people doing wrong thing, you can't tell them. Eh? You can't see people. You see people doing wrong. You don't have the balls and the balls to tell them, who be you? You think who? Some of y'all want to talk about ANC. You know how ANC was formed? Y'all go ask Horatio Good. When we formed ANC, some of you did not even know ANC existed. I was the first spokesman for the movement that formed the ANC. I was the first organizing committee vice chair for political affairs of the ANC. I was the co-chair on the Constitution Review Committee of the ANC. Yes, some people right under the live video can agree with me. My sister Miape Bono Clay and Horatio Gu, we were the first three people that came up with the idea to form the ANC. Where were some of you people? Eh? Where were some of you people to be making noise here? Let me tell you something. Nobody is a leader of the CPP. Nobody is a leader of the CPP. The CPP, the leadership for the CPP is open to all in the CPP. You all in your parties need to stop telling your political leaders that they are the next president of the country. You do not know that. When you join a collaboration, you are not the leader yet until we go to convention. So you be telling your people, they say, oh yeah, the next president of the country. How do you know that? I will not tell Benin Yuri is the next president of the country because I do not know that. Suppose the CPP does not elect Yuri as their stand-up bearer in 2023. So why should I be telling that he's the next president of the country? You are in a collaboration. Stop telling your leaders that they are the next president. They are not the next president. Yuri is not the next president because we don't know that. Cummings is not the next president. I see some of you ANC people, you act like your candidate is better than all of our people. That is not cool. My candidate is not better than yours. Yours is not better than mine. Because if yours feels that he's better than mine, then they shouldn't be working together. No. If yours feels that he's stronger than mine, then they shouldn't be working together. And there are facts here. There are facts, irrefutable facts. The strongest man in the CPP is Joseph Yuma Boakai. He is the strongest man by numbers. They say numbers don't lie. Boakai got 446,000 votes. 446,000 votes. 500,000 Liberians voted for Joseph Yuma Boakai. In as much as, regardless of the level of damaging Ellington to the Unity Party brand, Joe Boakai was still able to get 446,000 votes. Isn't that something? That's something. And Joseph Boakai has not told you he's not running for president again. Yeah. So besides, we have a choice. Whoever we make the leader of the CPP in 2023 is the one who will become the next president of the country. Period. If we don't make you and you won't leave the CPP, that's your business. If Benin Europe goes to the primary and loses to, for example, Cummings or Boakai, and he wants to leave, you think I will leave with him? I will not leave with him. Let me say this to you now. It will go to convention in 2023 or 2022, let's say a year before the election, and we elect a standard bearer of the CPP, and the people who do not win and they decide to leave, let them leave. If my own man, Ure, loses for the standard bearership of the CPP and he wants to leave, I will not leave with him. I will not. It is simple. It is simple. We must learn to build institutions. It's not about individuals. It's about institutions. It's the same mess we are in today. You know? So nobody must sit here and say, oh, my own man are the next leader. You're not nothing. Also, what do you make you feel that I can be leader to you better than me? Because you owe and you got some money? That's it? Huh? So that easy. And this is what people need to know. We're not for soya for yeah no more. For soya, yeah, get it all right, yeah. Who was it that said this? Was it Thomas Jefferson? I think it was Andrew Jackson. He said war is old men talking and young men dying. Politics is young men talking and old men winning. That's what it is. But it's not it with me. No way. So I'm telling y'all, I will criticize y'all. I will criticize everybody. Ruling party, opposition. I will criticize y'all. My criticism is in good faith. Isn't good faith. Oh. I do not hate the ANC. I was the first vice chair for political affairs of the ANC. The first spokesman, the very first meeting that led to the formation of the ANC was held at Susan A. Berry High School, right there in Congo Town. I was the main speaker at that meeting, the very first meeting. The second meeting of the movement that founded the ANC was held at Rat Spring Valley in 2012. Why I want time about ANC? I do not hate the ANC. We formed the ANC as an alternative to build an institution to counter individualism, to institutionalize the movement. That's what we did. So today I see some of y'all be acting like y'all know about ANC. Yeah, you know about the ANC. You don't know about the ANC. So nobody will make me best here. Nobody will make me very. I will tell you the truth. You're not supporting my radio station. You're not giving me nothing. None of y'all. Y'all go ask them. Y'all go ask you. I'm tired with people telling me, oh yeah, I mean, anything you tells me, he does it. No, that is not true. That is not true. And I will do everything that I can to prove to you that that is not true. I am nobody's begin. Let me tell you this. I'm a full grown man. I was married all. I've been divorced or I have divorced. I have a lot of experience. I have a son. I got people who look up to me. I got employees. I'm nobody's begin. I am nobody's begin. Nobody's speaking. I will not be speaking for nobody. Nobody. I'm not force soldier. Do I look like force soldier to you? We can go places, people can be running behind me more than they run behind you down before so you for you. Yeah. When people talk, they say, oh, you know that beginning, you first get now. That's why I want to talk that your damn business. It took me years to get here. I will express myself to y'all. I love the ANC. I respect Mr. Alexander Cummings for what he has accomplished. Mr. Cummings is by far one of the most accomplished Liberians. I've got a lot of respect for him because of what he, he accomplished. But Mr. Cummings must realize that everything takes time. Yes, I respect Cummings so much. I respect the man for what he has accomplished. I don't know him. I don't know him. I don't really know Cummings. I don't. I don't really know him. I don't really know him. I don't know what he really stands for. But I respect him for what he has accomplished. You cannot disrespect what the man has accomplished because I have not accomplished that. But I know by the time I reach Cummings' age, I will have accomplished way more. I believe that. And you know, this is not China where you cannot say you cannot express ambitions in front of your leader or your superiors. No, we are not in communist China. Mr. Alexander Cummings is one of Liberia's most accomplished sons. Do I have fundamental disagreements with his politics? Of course I do. Am I supporting him for president? Of course I'm not. But if the CPP chooses Cummings as our candidate for president, I will support Cummings. Let me make it very clear. If the CPP chooses Alexander Cummings as our candidate for president, I will support Cummings 110%. The same way I've supported everyone that I've supported. Some of them have won, some of them have lost, but I will support Mr. Cummings. If Mr. Cummings becomes the leader of the CPP, I will support Cummings. I will support him. Yeah. But you know what I can tell me? Oh, my man, you can't talk. You know how many calls I've received since I did a show this morning? Everybody calling me. Oh, Costa. My man, Costa, we can't do that one. We can't want to tell we can't do that one. You know how long this thing been? This is embarrassing. Y'all gonna put two candidates in a race? Who got to sell that? Who's the biggest voice in the opposition? That mean gotta go be selling the candidate. I'm going to answer that question now. Y'all tell me now. I'm going to tell the people. Yeah. Huh? How you be telling about? I'll go tell the people say, oh, yeah, please choose the two candidates. How you win campaign? You got two people in the race. How are you going to campaign? That is my problem. It is not some of your problem because who know you? Who going to ask you question? Who going to ask you question? You see, I heard ANC, Justina Taylor, that's in the hospital today. Who she's ANC, Bonafide ANC. Who admitted her in the hospital? Was it not me? I was home when I received the call from my cousin that Justina had been found. She was unconscious in the back of a taxi who drove her to the police station. I asked my cousin to take her to the hospital. The first hospital refused her. The second one, they didn't want to admit her. I had to break my security protocol to drive to the hospital alone. My bodyguards had gone home. I did that because she is one of our people. That's why I didn't care about which party she's in. Yeah, and she's a human being first and foremost. And I didn't say, oh, because she's not in my party. No, that's not why I did that. I went there, and you all saw the video on Facebook. I admitted Justina Taylor. When I got there, the hospital changed the policy straight. Soon they saw me, and they said they couldn't admit her on the family member cancer. I know her family, but they allowed me to admit her, and I left a very strong warning. The government people tried to take Justina from the hospital. They said Justina should be transferred to JFK. Do you know what might have happened? Why were they insisting that Justina be transferred to JFK? I told the hospital, I said, if anything happens to this lady yet, I will destroy your hospital reputation. They thought, but they know I was not joking. Henry Costa said you will destroy your reputation. I got the platform to do so. I said, if you let the government remove this lady and transfer her, I will destroy your hospital's reputation. They wanted to transfer her. Huh? They wanted to transfer her to JFK. I said no. And I did that. I put my hand in my pocket. I didn't have money then. I told my cousin, give me something. My cousin gave me $100. I was rushing going to the hospital. I didn't even keep my wallet with me. I took $100 US from my cousin. give the money to the hospital to her daughter who had just come after I had arrived. I made her. The next day, I sent money there again. It was not until later on before Mr. Uri and Mr. Cummings were kind enough to donate money. We are doing a lot of things for these people here. Eh? When people get wounded, that who can pay the bill? The last time our people that got wounded, the Liberty Party headquarters. Who paid the bill? When we're celebrating Darren's General victory, who paid the bill? You know who paid the hospital bill? The COP paid the hospital bill. I had to reach in my pocket personally to add 300 US to the bill. 300 US. Ask more, Ali them. Eh? Our people got arrested in jail on July 31st. We have to post a bond. Who paid? Senator Johnson gave me $200 US. I added up. Yaka Kolwa gave $150 US. I added another $300 US there to free our people. That political leader gave it to us. Eh? That political leader? Young answer me now. June 7th, we raised 12,000 US. I donated the highest. 2,000. I donated the highest. Did we go to one old man to say give her all the money? We raised that money among the people. So if we can raise money, if we can go into our own pockets and take our money and spend it, so you gotta understand, we have a voice. We must be heard. 2023, no old man will go in a room and form a ticket and come to us to sell it. Let me repeat. Maybe you ain't got me go. 2023, no old papa there will go in a room and form a ticket and come us and say, hey, that is ticket here. You go support a ticket. I will not support it. If I will not support anybody in 2023, I will not support anybody in 2023. But no old man will form a ticket and force it on us. We're all hearing from us. I'm very, very serious. No old man will form ticket and bring it to all and say, y'all go support it. The young people must be reflected on that ticket. I will not support a ticket of 2 old men or 2 old people. I will not. It's very clear. I will not support an opposition ticket of old people. When you tell me, hey, my man, hey, take it easy. Take it easy with the people. The higher can do it. The CDC people, the higher was doing it. Easy. Anything that we have to do, hey, and you know, they say anything monkey do that style. Amen? Anything monkey do that style. Monkey do that one, that style. Monkey do that one, that style. They want you to know monkey below. Tell them monkey that like everything do that style. I tell you, 2023, no 2 old men or 2 old people will come and bring a ticket and say, you got a ticket here. Costa, go get on the radio. Stop promoting the ticket. We're not going to do it. Oh, all of y'all, the young people, will make us 60% of the population. We, the young people, will make us 60% of the population. You want to support 2 old people to be president, vice president? That the one you want to? No way. No way. No way. We're not doing that one. Oh, but you know what I'm saying? Anything monkey do that stop. The monkey join the other side, that stop. Monkey join the other side, that stop. No. That one not happening. That one not happening. So our people ain't gotta get used to hearing us now. We gotta start telling them the truth now. The truth. Sometimes people don't want to hear the truth. But when you hear the truth, you're not feeding me. On radio station, if I'm bailing your opposition, you got money. Okay, y'all give me 10,000 every month to be a PR man. Then anything you tell me, I'll do it. Opposition people, I tell you, Alexander coming, Benin, Joseph Walker, Youngly, y'all give me 10,000 US every month. I will be the voice of the opposition. Officially, anything you do, anything you tell me, I will say yes, sir. Eh? Y'all doing now. Y'all put a 10G together. Every month, y'all give me 10,000 US. I will be your voice. Y'all do it. Anything you say, I will turn it. But I'm not working for you. I'm working for the Liberian people. I'm working for the Liberian people. That's why I need to know. I was a talk show host before my own party was established. I was a talk show host. In fact, just after we formed the ANC in 2012, I resigned from my position because I had to become a talk show host. So, y'all understanding? Some of us been around before your party then. Yeah. Who he had a fun party? We can form party that anything have. When we form ANC, that how many people are there? They're not hardy. I'm not be part of forming party. Co-chair, constitution review committee, vice chair, political affairs. They're not hardy no form party. Yeah, this small man. Uh, but people say you're not even man. So y'all gotta respect her. Nobody come and eat one my head because 37 years old. Oh yeah, that man piggy. Yeah, anything you say, my man, let go man. I will just go tell Costa and Costa know they know what to do. Keep the picking and us. They will say now us waiting for you. When you're finished having a meeting, then you can us. I said, gentlemen, you come here. This is it. You're gonna go to the one. You know the thing there, boy. That the papa ain't allowed to say I won't be president, but young man can say he won't be president. Or young man is gonna say he get ambition. Oh yeah. So that the papa there. Yeah. Every day they will promote the papa there. That one made a single president can in that country. Oh, they will yeah, papa is strong. Papa is strong. Yeah. Everybody just being a papa. We'll let you know, papa. Oh, we'll let you know, papa. We're not offer that thing there. You want peace? You want control things? Put your money where your mouth is. June 7 project will raise the money on our own. Or where were the political leaders live? Where were they? Y'all make me talk. Y'all make me talk. Huh? Where were they? Where were they? We raise money on our own. 12 grand. I put 2 grand. I raised 80% of the money. Huh? Just stop that thing there, man. Y'all stop that thing there. And I nobody picking. I'm serious about it. Now, certain thing happened to me. It made me to change my whole mind about the whole Liberian politics. And I nobody picking on. I need nothing from nobody. I've been hustling for 8 years. I live in the country. I pay my school fee. I doing it, I doing that. I taking care of my son. I taking care of my family people, helping people from my little businesses, my little hustle. So y'all will learn to respect us. We have a voice. You understand? Y'all will not go in a room or y'all take a decision that will embarrass us. Then we gotta go defend it. Yeah. Then you see us defending now. I look like defender. All my life I will be defender. Eh? No, you will not do that to me. I will not tolerate that. I will not tolerate that. Everybody has their strength. You have what you have. I have what I have. We come to the table. We can be stronger. I respect all the political leaders, all of them for their individual strengths and weaknesses, but they must be told the truth. That's it. They must be told the truth. I'm telling the truth. Yeah, I'm telling the truth. Me, I need political party. Does it look like I need a political party to live? I don't. When I became a talk show host, it was not because I wanted a job. It was because I wanted to be a voice, and I am that voice. That's it. You call it self glorification. All day you'll be praising the old people, then y'all can recognize the talent in your own colleagues. And I offer that thing you. No more promoting people just because of promoting. When you become the candidate of the ruling of the CPP, you have my support. Until then, you are not my leader. My leader is my political leader. Bernard Uri. Political leader. That's why they say political leader. They not just say leader. The leader of our country that John Mannen we are. That's my leader there. John Mannen we are my leader as president. Even though I have to put in there our leader. Yeah, we are. Let me pay my bill. Oh, well, they're getting vapor. Everybody, you're catching feeling. You too, buddy. Everybody, you're catching feeling. I get tossed in this spot now. All of you get back. Oh, Costa de Mo. Yeah, taboo. We can talk. We have to send the wrong. We can talk. Y'all be arguing that. Y'all be arguing that taboo. Somebody go post on Facebook, whatever. Oh yeah, you see, the ANC people, y'all ANC people, y'all need to learn to realize that your candidate is not better than all the other candidates in the thing.
Some of y'all help to make Mr. Cummings look bad. People complain about your arrogance. Your ANC people, I'm telling y'all, because y'all the ANC people now we left the party with y'all. Yeah, Mr. Cummings is a nice man, well accomplished man, humble, humble man. But some of you, the things you say is very wrong. Can you imagine some ANC officials were in the chat room, in the CPP chat room, saying that Joseph Boakai is past, Glory Cummings is the future. ANC executive, Alosato, Mele Alosato was supposed to know better. In the chat room, saying that Joe Boakai is past glory. Bashu, Vice Chair for Political Affairs of the ANC, making derogatory and demeaning comments about Joseph Boakai in the CPP chat room. In the CPP chat room, talking about Joe Boakai is past glory. Your first game, Joe Boakai got 446,000 votes. You call him past glory. Boakai is right now. Boakai popular more than John Weir. Let me tell you know. Boakai is the most popular man in Liberia. Not John Weir. Joseph Human Boakai is the most popular man in Liberia right now. You put John Weir and Joseph Boakai on the ticket right now to run. You put it on the ballot. Joe Boakai will win right now. I'm telling you. I'm just being honest. I'm being honest. And Mr. Cummings needs to talk to his people. And you got lost just on Facebook talking about they will put me in check. You who to put me in check? You put me in check. You know, let me tell you something. What everybody can use now, that democracy, and I'm talking, and I'm who can a bigger voice? How can a man with Tommy gone? Tommy gone. Daddy Logan man, what guy? M16 say, my man, I'll put you in check. I will deal with you. You got Tommy gone in your hand. Huh? Tommy gone. I got M16. I got bazooka there. And you tell me say you put me on a Luscious store and Bashi were in the CPP chat room making derogatory comments about Joseph Yuma Boakai, calling him past glory and calling Cummings the future. That's not right. I'm sure Mr. Cummings did not tell him to say that, but they're making Mr. Cummings look bad. This is what happened to leaders. There's another can say, oh, like the people that run the leader. Sometimes it's actually true. It's true because these comments that they made are not representative of Alexander Cummings. You think Cummings will stand somewhere and say he's stronger than Joseph Boakai? Do you honestly think that Mr. Cummings will say he's stronger than Boakai? Cummings got 112,000 votes in the whole country. Boakai got 446,000 votes. Boakai is the most popular man in the country right now because of how badly George Weah has performed. So you don't go in the chat room and make derogatory comments about Joseph Boakai because you are in the ANC. You need to stop that. For Mr. Cummings to become president of Liberia, he needs people. He needs a lot of people. He will need hundreds of thousands of new people to get converted to his side. And that is why the idea of the collaboration is a beautiful thing. And it must stick together. I believe the ANC deserves to have a shot at winning seats. But this particular seat in Cape Town should be an exception because there was a seat occupied by the United Party. That's the only logic that I'm propagating here. I'm not saying the ANC should not have a seat, but this seat was occupied by United Party. And the United Party man died with an unexpired tenure. Eh? So the United Party should be allowed to put up a candidate. And don't make comments that make Mr. Cummings look bad. Don't do that to Mr. Cummings. And you be talking about Cummings stronger than Boakai. How can you say that? Someone else say your big brother. You don't even get respect for yourself. You say you big brother and lost your toe. You whole lawyer. You go in the chat room and say Cummings that the future and Boakai that the past. Oh, how you think Boakai people will take it? Man, people, yeah, now. You know, someone you go tell Mr. Cummings these things. Go tell Cummings, say, I am saying it. They are saying these things, offending people. You offend Joseph Boakai? You think Boakai is a small man? I've gone out with Boakai to campaign. I've seen the way the people see him. When they look at Joseph Boakai, they see him like the guy they missed. The guy that man got a 30-year squeaky clean record in public service. That his strength, clean. He left the government, no teeth of corruption, nothing. Eh? Okay, fine. Mr. Cummings has a squeaky clean record too, but he comes from a different world. He comes from America. A squeaky clean record, succeeded, made a lot of money for himself. I'm very proud of him, but that's it. Fine, period. You can't talk down to Joe Bugger, who's been serving his country all those years. Mr. Cummings retired before he came to join Liberian politics. Mr. Bugger has been around for 30 years. So all the men have their strengths. Bugger has his strengths. Cummings has his strengths. Certainly, politically speaking, Walker is stronger than Cummings. Don't talk down to Walker. We are all in this thing together now. If we are in this thing together, some of y'all know how the whole thing started. You don't even know how the whole thing started at some other place. And we're talking now. This is how it started. They started disrespecting Joseph Walker, the ANC people. Not Mr. Cummings, not Alexander Benedict Cummings, his people, not just his floor members, his executives of Mr. Cummings' party were in the chat room insulting Joseph Walker, calling him past glory, a relic. Mr. Cummings, and this boy, Basu, you hold in the position that I was the first to sit in that position. You, Basu, the position that you hold now in ANC, vice chair for political affairs. I was the first person to sit in that position. I was the first spokesman for ANC. I was the first vice chair for political affairs. I was the first. I was the co-chair on the Constitutional Review Committee. You, Bashi, that you today you want any King Kong? Eh? You're riding on we from party. You're riding on Mr. Cummings. See, some of you riding on Cummings. When you're killing the politics, we may all need for ourselves. Nobody made me. Nobody made me. God made me, and I work hard to make my name. Nobody hold my head. I ran for election. I lost. Yeah, I'm not the only one to lose. Ain't your candidate lost? Lost. All our opponents lost. If we hadn't lost, we would not be here. Everybody took part. We lost. But the idea is let's learn to respect each other and learn from the mistakes we made. We can hold the CPP together. When the CPP makes Mr. Cummings a leader, I will support Mr. Cummings for president. Let me repeat. If the CPP makes Mr. Cummings the leader, I will support him. I will support him. I will support Benedict Cummings for president if the CPP makes him the leader. But I want you all to stop saying he's the next president because you don't know that. To my own ALP people, if you've ever said Uri is the next president, stop saying it because you don't know that too. You can't be in a marriage that every day you say the other man better than the other person. Nope. You just stop saying that. Stop saying it. Stop saying that. Let me get it to y'all. And I full soldier. I'm looking at full soldier. Eh? And I full soldier. I'm full soldier for nobody. Yeah. I'm the voice of the Liberian people. The voice of the Liberian people. Not a voice for a political party. Y'all go to man like Simeon Taylor. Look at the man y'all game. And you know I found out they said Mr. Cummings even knows Simeon Taylor. And I'm gonna be fair and tell you why I found out. They said Mr. Cummings even know the Simeon Taylor guy. I'm sure if Cummings knew the guy, they would not even want to put a guy on a ticket. That man I run 4 times on 4 different parties tickets. Huh? 4 times. Every election, the man get run. He run on the other ticket. He run on the other ticket. Every election, he been running. No, man. Y'all better stop that thing. Y'all gonna put the man on the ticket. The man I lose 4 times. Wait. Look, there's something called probability. If the man has lost 4 times, strong chances exist that the man will lose the 5th time. Are you kidding me? So, what are the indicators? What factors have changed in Cape Mount that would enable this man to win now? What are the factors? What are the new variables in Cape Mount? What are the new variables in Cape Mount that will make the man win? Nothing. You go put him on the ticket now. It's embarrassing for Mr. Cummings because now if he withdraws the man, I can imagine a situation Mr. Cummings finds and say, hey, And they don't want telling you, Elijah told them, telling Mr. Cumming, oh yeah, we gotta show strength too. We are strong. You strong where? All the money Mr. Cumming brought in the election, your email man win one seat. Then you say he's strong. You see, this is true that the smartest of leaders can be badly poisoned by bad people around them. It is true if you're not careful. They told Mr. Cummings that put up a can. What you beating now? The team they so what? We can beat them. We are stronger than them. And you see, that what you can do. And you see what you can do. They go tell them that. Then y'all go put a man on the ticket now. Then y'all not even gonna move the man because it's simple. Because if they remove the man, if they withdraw Simeon from the ticket, then it makes the ANC look politically weak. You see what you're not doing? And you see what you're not doing, Mr. Cummings? Then when the man loses in Cape Mount, people will say that Cummings is defeat. Oh, but they're not Simeon Taylor defeat. Cummings defeat. This is something that you all should know. You say you politician. You all know by putting Simeon Taylor in the race in Cape Town, you are attaching Mr. Cummings' individual political capital on the line. You all know that one. You say you know politics. Eh? Elijah told Basude, you know politics. When we are in a collaboration, it is the entire strength of the collaboration behind that individual. Rallied behind that individual. If you put one person forward from your party, it is the political leader's political capital that is on the line. That is what you have done to Mr. Cummings. You have staked Mr. Cummings' political capital on the line for a perennial loser. A perennial loser. You know, when we were studying agriculture back in high school, they had several types of crops. They got the perennial crops. You know, perennial crop, like plum tree. And the crop, then every season you can bear. That man is a perennial loser. You're staking Mr. Cummings' political capital on the line for a perennial loser. When the man loses now, you know who they will say lost? My bro, when that man loses, now who they will say lost? You know what I mean? They will not say they're coming. They say, oh, so when I come get people, the man go lose the election in Cape Town. You see what you've done to Mr. Cummings? You will demoralize the man. Because Senior will lose. Senior will lose. There's no way Senior Taylor can win. What the magic he got now this time around that will make win? Oh, that what they call in the Malabo them from Mali, that what they doing? They said that time. Eh? That's what you've done. That's what you've done. You have gone ahead and put Mr. Cummings' political capital on the line for a loser. And then he loses the election. And then what happens to Mr. Cummings? Then it falls on Mr. Cummings. Everybody says, oh, but Alexander Cummings lost. So what the citizen, you know, God, just bless you. You got the biggest voice on your side. And you see one on CDC side. CDC will rely. For 10 months, I was supporting it. That who could spot? We're not making people. We're stating the obvious. But when I went against CDC, he said that there was that thing called June 7 protest. Brought tens of thousands of people out. Did that. We're exposed to the biggest scandals in the country. Everything's not looking bad for them. That's what happens. So you're lucky you got me on your side. But I'm not working for you because you're not paying me. If you won't pay me, you're giving $10,000 US every month. It might not be little. The 25th of every month, you must give me my 10G. Then anything I said, I will go back. But when you're not paying me, I will talk for y'all. But when I feel strongly about something or against something, I will speak my mind. I will speak my mind. That's what I would do. And I don't want to be paid. In fact, I'm just joking about being paid. I don't want to be paid. I like my freedom. I like the fact that I can express myself very freely. I like that. So what you guys have done to Mr. Cummings by putting Simeon Taylor on Mr. Cummings' political capital. Think about it, guys. Think about it. When Simeon Taylor is defeated, it will be on Cummings. You know how it looks like now? You guys have done bad. You made it look like now that Buckeye and Cummings are rivals over Cape Mount. That's what you've done. The whole idea of coming together
is to be stronger together. It's to be a collaborating force. It's something called synergism. We are pooling together our individual strengths and talents and skills and resources to be stronger, to create a powerful volleyball. You understand? And unleash that volley. But what you've done in Cape Mount, you've splintered us. You've caused a crack within our ranks. And I'm not happy about that. Then I'm going to keep quiet. I'm going to cause I just leave it, man. Y'all better move from there. Just leave it. It's wrong. You know the party would beat Simeon Taylor, and it would look like Mr. Walker beat Mr. Cummings. You've done this to Mr. Cummings. It's embarrassing. I hope you see the logic in what I'm saying here. You have staked Mr. Cummings' political capital on the line. And for whom? A perennial loser. The man lost 4 times. I say about to lose. John Johnson lost 2 times before becoming president. But this man lost 4 freaking times on 4 different parties. 4. Every time he ran on a different party. Eh? So y'all gotta stop that. Y'all don't be telling Cummings he's the strongest man in the opposition. He's not. I don't tell you that. No. The strongest man in the opposition is Joseph Yuma Waka. Whether you like it or not, that is a fact. Mr. Cummings is a decent, hard-working man. He accomplished a lot. He has no political experience. Fine. Nothing wrong with that. But he has accomplished a lot as a manager. I think the country can use his skills. There's a lot that he can contribute to the country. Even in his role as president, if the people elect him, if he becomes the head of the collaboration, I will support him for president. If he's not the head, I will not support him. I will support whoever the collaboration puts forward. But if the collaboration puts 2 people forward for 1 seat, I will deal with the collaboration. Simple. If the collaboration put 2 people forward as they've done in Cape Mount, I will deal with the collaboration because the collaboration counts on my voice. If you count on my voice, of course, I will tell you how I feel. And if I do it in public and you don't listen, if I do it in private, that's what someone you don't know. This thing has been lingering for 1 week. And I warned them all. I gave them sufficient notice. Told them, I said, look, anything you're doing here, you ain't resolving when I get back on the air, I will deal with you. They were taking up my phone. I told them in the chat room. I told my man Didi, I told all of them day long. I said, anything you're doing here, you be doing this swear. Oh, yeah. When I asked her, I said, tell me how far we're going now. As the political leader met to resolve the issue, they said, oh, my man. I said, oh. So I told them, they were taking up the phone. I said, okay, let me go get on the radio Monday morning. I got to small. Oh, yeah, that shit table small. Ah! I got shook the table small, man. Everybody crying. Oh, Gaza, na bame. Oh, Gaza. I got shook table small. But you know, I will not bother you tomorrow too much. But I will talk about it again tomorrow. You know, but we need to get our house in order. If we must be better than those in power now, if we must criticize them for being bad, we ourselves must lead by example. Mahatma Gandhi said, be the change you want to see in the world. Be the change you want to see in the world. Unity. There is strength in unity and working together. Frederick Douglass said, jointly as the separately as the hand, but jointly as the finger, something like that. So we must work together for the good of the country. So Raida, give a small pep talk, and I'm on my way. I'm running a couple of errands today, and y'all have yourselves a wonderful afternoon. Those of you here in the States, those of you in Liberia, good evening to you. As I said, I have mad respect for Mr. Cummings, but of course, if I feel strongly about something, I will criticize him because he's not my God. Mr. Cummings is nobody to me but a man who is trying to be president of my country.
Mr. Boaga is the same applies to urine. My loyalty belongs to none of them. That's the thing about me. I am the United States of America. I don't have permanent friends. I have permanent interests. Mr. Cummings is not my God. I don't need anything from Cummings. Flower living before dog here caught. I'm okay. We're telling the truth. Somebody just sick offense. I can't tell you the truth. You sit down near them, anything they say, yeah, right. I'm looking at somebody, they say, yeah, yes, sir. I can't tell last time I said yes, sir to somebody. Yes, sir. I don't say yes, sir to nobody. Ah, yes, sir. Yes, sir, chief. Yes, sir, chief. I got chief. I don't get chief. I don't get chief. I don't got no chief. No chief. Nobody, I'm a chief. I'm my own boss man. Yeah. You're my political leader, yes. But you're not my chief. You're not my boss man. You're trying to be president of my country. You want me to help you get the whole country to be the leader. But I can't talk to you now when you're not president. And when you become president, I will talk to you. Eh? You say, y'all let Costa begin saying that, man. That make quite a talk. You're all right. I look at some of you don't value yourselves. You want to be used as kind of fodder. People can just use you. Anything they say, you do it. Anything they say, you okay. Eh? So I hear that. That man Vapila, that my candidate in Grand Cape County will beat Simeon Taylor. Will beat like market door. That man Vapila all the way. That man all the way. She married to my fellow brothers here already. So I hear that. John Palmer raised. John Palmer raised on John Red. Will beat Simeon Taylor. And my sister can read a Cape man. I have plenty of fame. Cape man. Manja there. Manja Ipo. Kaseme Kamama. Will campaign all the way. Will beat that one. That may be running from one party to another party. That may come in at the scene. That y'all look at Simeon Taylor and Alexander Cummings. Do they look like they are the same people? Or they cut from the same cloth? Simeon Taylor and Cummings to sit down to the same table, sir. Simeon Taylor is not of the same pedigree and integrity as Alexander Cummings. They're not the same. What how Cummings resembles Simeon Taylor? Simeon Taylor is a petty hustler. He's a hustler. He's a political crook. He's trying to round the back of people to come to power. Yo, that's what he's trying to do. Somebody are talking missing. Oh yeah, that's my own job. I'm talking missing. Yeah, amanya iko kaseme kamama. You know, when I was a little boy back in the day, my mother and I went to Cape Mount many years ago. We went to a place called Mumuja. Hey, I have the fondest memories from my childhood from that one visit to Cape Mount. They stuck with me. They're so vivid, so vivid. I remember even when I describe when I just speak and describe the dish or the dishes that we have in Cape Town, my mouth gets watering. It is as if I can still taste the food on my tongue. Oh man, sorry my Spain we went to Cape Mount, my mother and myself, these were artists. Many years ago, I can't remember when, but I was a boy. I was a very small kid before the war, back in the day. A place called Momoja. Look, they used to make the dry rice with the coconut water. Man, I haven't had that in a hell of a long time. I'm gonna go to Philadelphia Woodland, buy myself some coconut, some dry coconut, grate it, and use the water to cook the dry rice. My man, you already know what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, bah. My man, coconut dry rice. You grate the coconut. You grate the coconut, and then you wash it. You wash the coconut, you sift it, and use the water as the water to cook the rice. My man, then you make the pusawa rice. Yeah, pusawa. Put it in that thing. Then they got some kind of fish in Momoja. Keep them. They can harvest it from the river. Oh my God, that fish is so sweet. Then they put that fish in the thing. It almost look like kangmei. Hey man, what my five people they on the live feed, man. That's why I can tell y'all how Cape Mount. I have a piece of Cape Mount that has been with me since I was a boy. And we campaigning now. We're looking for ties to the county. Yeah. Yeah. Begin when the five people cook that thing, my man. Eh? Man, five people can cook. Five people can cook. When five people cook the two jack the basa jamba and the jojamba. Oh man, when you got five people, that the food begin to enjoy. I tell you, man. Buy a woman and a cook, and they can take care of men. You know, so that is a piece of kit, man, that has stuck with me ever since I was born. Anyway, folks, bye. I'm on the highway, and I'll talk to y'all all later. And take care. Peace out. I'm Henry Costa, man. I'm the pocket bank god, man. Yeah. Too busy to throw away, but too bitter to eat, ba. Yeah, ba. That's me, man. Yeah. Bye, folks. Bye.